teeth, I had driving. Shoot. Oh, shoot. We recording? Now we recording. What up, people? It's your boy, Even Bigger Sean, back with another one. Yeah, back with another one. Real quick, this ain't gonna be this another side note, I guess. I ain't gonna do this in my room. This junk look kind of crazy. You gonna be like, this nigga really is depressed. You look up in here. It's like, nah, I just ain't had time. First thing I want to do though, I want to address the last video, which actually I'm uploading right now. Cause I was in the car and it was raining, and I think my ex-wife got me them windshield wipers. But anyway, you can hear like it sound like I'm farting, dude. I'm not. Okay, it's the windshield wipers. I think she bought them for me and tried to put them on a few years ago, and they just too tight and they be rubbing. So that. It wasn't no flatulence going on there. It was just, you know, the windshield wipers. But anyway, today I want to talk about a book that I got on Audible through Amazon. It's called Ways of the Superior Man. I got another part of your journey is just whether your breakup is, comes from both sides, or y'all feel like it's mostly her fault, mostly your fault, or it's over this. It's a reflection on you. So I'm all about, self-improvement. I was always a big reader and stuff, like reading books and stuff, like keeping up on like what's going on with my people, my culture, stuff like that. So, but yeah, Ways of the Superior Man is a good read. Well, I'm not reading it; I'm listening to it on Audible. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit because there was a lot of chapters I was listening to it yesterday that touched on it. So basically, it's how to become a better man, stuff like that. So it was just talking about stuff like finding happiness inside of you. You know what I mean, and not trying to trip off a little stuff, and how you'll have better fulfillment if you're giving your gifts to the world in abundance. You get what I mean? Like basically, if you doing the things that you really want to do. You know what I mean? Just doing it. So, but not, I shouldn't say, well, it did touch on that too, but you also have to practice discipline and restraint, which is not a bad thing, which is a really good thing. I'm glad he said in the book. Because, again, I think I said on the last video with people saying, oh, life is short, just do this, do it. It's like, nah, if you want to go kill somebody, you know what I mean? You might have a desire to do it, but you practice restraint. You want to go hop in an orgy or something, it's probably not a good idea. Practice restraint. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Self-discipline. You might have the urge, you might have the feeling, but are you going to cross that boundary to do some things that could be potentially harmful to you and other people? Practice self-restraint, which I think is really good. Yeah, so he talked about that. He talked about giving your gifts. He talked about your relationship as far as like you interacting with women and everything. Women, like how they mean one thing, say one thing, mean another, because they're basically, a root off emotion, which I mean, we know, I like it because it's not politically correct, you know what I mean? Like some people might find it sexist, whatever, like that. It's parts of it I don't agree with either, you know? But shit is true, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think nowadays, like, people just get too, like, sensitive and shit. It's like, nigga, like, this is what it is, shit. So, but yeah, just touched on that. And, I think teaching you how to have thicker skin, not sweat so much of the little stuff, and how to, like, really be a man as far as your relationship with women. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of stuff you're going to be in there. Well, I know for me, I'll be like, damn, I was doing that. And it's like, fuck. Like, he was even touching on the thing about how, like, women don't want to know you want the relationship more than they do. They don't. Which, shoot, I ain't even going to lie. Like, after the divorce and junk, I was, like, trying to get back with the ex. Like, bad, dude. And I already knew it before I even read the book that it's kind of a turn on. You know what I mean? So I screwed up there because it's like a weakness, or it's just it could be subconscious too, where it just doesn't attract them. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it just touched on that, and then just how to move and balance yourself, and really just be focused on you first, like your zen. You know what I mean? And your sturdiness, like not being rocked so much by other stuff, especially your woman. You know what I mean? Letting them rock you because they constantly testing you, like constant. That's another crazy thing he was saying. Like it's a constant test. They constantly want you to show your masculinity. They trying to, you know what I mean? They cutting your balls off all the time. They getting at you. They this, and it's kind of the truth. Even if it's like that subconscious, like they don't know it, but they always want that reaffirming like that masculinity in you. And it's not like you barking at them and doing all this. It could be some shit where like I remember this. I'm gonna just share one part because I want y'all to just check out the book. Like where he's talking about this one dude came home and he was like, "Babe, I just made like $1 million. Ooh, whatever like that. Like, let's go celebrate." And then his wife was like, "Nigga, did you bring some milk home?" And then dude like, "I just told you I just made us $1 million. Okay, but I told you to bring the milk. I text you earlier and told you to bring the milk. So where the milk?" Ooh. And he got like how the dude's like, "What the fuck? Like, man, like, getting mad. Like, how she not appreciating me making this $1 million? Ooh. Like, what the hell wrong with her?" We don't understand it. We don't. Okay? But when you learn to be a superior man, it's like she testing you. She trying to push you to don't just like this not your height. You gonna have to go for something else. So he was saying the best thing for him to do would be like throw her on the couch and be like, "Man, whatever. Like I'm sorry I got that milk. Like, all right, but we gonna celebrate this. Ooh, like that." And then just take charge and like force the celebration on her, which is what she really want anyway. She want you to always take lead and not, I guess, be too just settled and content. She always trying to push you somewhere else. At least a strong woman, he was saying. It's different kind of women too. He was touching on different kind of women. But if you got a chick like that and you be wondering why she be tripping, it ain't because they like jealous or nothing like that. At least if it's a strong woman. It's just she trying to like push you. She wants you to get stuck at one space, which is kind of crazy. I still kind of don't understand it. But then again, I kind of do. And he was saying that too. Like, you're not going to understand this junk. They don't understand it. They just do it. Because they're in the realm of emotion and where shit don't make sense. They just live in a moment. And it's not going to make sense to you because men are more rational. We're more strategic, think stuff out. And what we say, for the most part, what we say, we mean. At least a strong man. So, but it's real good, man. I suggest y'all check it out, man. Like, serious, man. If y'all don't like to read, get Audible. I like to read and I like the Audible. I just tried it out because I had a free month subscription. So I was like, let me try this shit out. But I think I'm going to give up reading and I'm going to just be listening to books. Shit. Hey, what? Shit, Nip did it? That's what he used to listen to books all the time. What? But yeah, so I just wanted to make a video about that. And just, go on Google. You know what I mean? It don't hurt to get some knowledge. I love getting knowledge and learning stuff. So shit make you a better man. Shit. Might make you a better, like, might have your pimping game up. You know what I mean? Where you getting a whole bunch of chicks. Because we don't understand them. We don't. They probably don't understand us. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want the girls, right? So it don't hurt to understand them a little bit better, even when it's confusing, or even when the understanding makes you even more confused. Because some of the parts of this book, I'm like, what? I gotta like play it 5 times. So I'm like, this shit's still confusing. They want what? But they don't really want it? Or they say they don't really want it, but they want it? What? Right? But anyway, 10-minute mark, guys. I'm gonna keep these short. So it's your boy, Even Bigger, signing out. Peace.